Hi, beautiful beings, radiant light beings. I just felt to bring you this extra video this week that I wasn't planning at all, but after the last one, when I was going through a pretty rocky patch and was explaining to you how this has been quite a challenging path for me. Often what happens when I've experienced that, I kind of go into the depths and then emerge even, bounce back and emerge even more fully into my self-expression. And I was sharing with you that I've had to clear and work through a lot of old traumas, past life traumas, other lifetime traumas around, my gifts and so forth. And it's so interesting that immediately after sharing that with you, some new light codes came in, like really strong light codes. And I'm feeling like there's a new opening and some new codes that want to come through for you to further assist with this rebirthing process through an April energies. And so if you don't know me already, welcome to this light language transmission. Thank you to all who are returning. I just want to see what comes through. I'm really open. This is to do with rebirth, supporting you through rebirthing energies and breaking free from constraint. Breaking free from constraint. So partly that is the natural breaking free of constraint that happens of as the butterfly emerges from the chrysalis. That breakthrough, that rebirth energy takes a lot of strength, doesn't it? Because the butterfly needs to really strengthen its wings, and that's where we can face these challenges and the ascension symptoms and all of the growing pains, birthing pains, as we emerge into who we are more fully, and we release the constraints of the chrysalis, and we strengthen our wings, and we start to, warm up. I guess that's really what's happening now in April, and it's natural, it's spring. That's the kind of energy that's happening. But I feel it's more than that. And it's also like the when a flower bursts from the constraints of the bud. So I'm feeling that energy. So that's that natural birthing process and that natural opening process that happens. So it's aligning with that, not forcing, not resisting these natural cycles and processes. But I feel that it's more to that. There's another layer that wants to come through, which is about releasing constraint that is not natural. So I want to see what comes through. So we'll see. I'm just feeling some energy building. So I'm going to bring through a light language transmission. So I invite you, if you would like to receive this for support, that you center in your heart and you'll give yourself time to receive this. First, tune in if it's right for you or not right for you, if this is the right time for you, if not right the time for you. And of course, I always just bring the purest intention for this transmission, that it truly only serves the highest good and is beneficial to you in the most optimal way. So we're getting started. So settle in. So we're releasing something here. Aku te krishna ko te krahi ko to ko te ina kata ishpa to krishna ko te krishna ko runa kata ishpa to krishna ko te ishe. O ko to 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 ikara kata ishwania. To ke isha te krishna ko te krishna ko runa kata ro kata krishna ko o ta krishna to nike te krahete. O ko te krishna ke ishpa ko runa kata ikara shwat anu ko te krahete. To ko te krishna ko te krishna ko ikara kata o te krishna te krahete. To ko te krishna ko te krishna ko te krishna ko te kata kata krishna ke te krishna shwat nike te krahete. So we're feeling like something's needing to be released from the heart space, I think, or the front of this, the chest. What what Ikatana karote katashana kote kashana kote kashot nukote ikorota kat inni kate short or nukote krishito to karata kashani kate hito to kota atekishani kate hito to kashwati kat anda koto katasha ikote krahano kote ikwata krono kote kishe. So fast. Nukote inna kato ishwata kashana kote krishito nukote krashate kroto kote kata kishete kote ishwata krishwat anukote krehi. So something's definitely obviously wanting to be unwound from the chest or the heart. Again, ana kori ana kesheni hara 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 o tekra hera hara 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 o tokoro ni keshe. O ko tekra she tekra he. O wakata keshe kete keshe kete keshe kete keshe. Wa ka tokoro ni kete she. No ka tekra she na ka tokoro ni kete she no ka tekra she no ka tekra she no ka te i wa tekra hot o ni ka tekra she. Ko tekra she na ko to ishwa tekra hot ka te i ko tokoro she ka tekra he to to ko te she. O ko te isha na karote I watakat anu ko te ishwat. What? A ko te shit ishwat. Ki te kara anu ko te ishwat ko shuna ka te kara anu ko te ishwat ko shuna ko te rehe. Shi kata anu ko te ishwat ko shuna ka te isha ko te ikwat ko shuna ka te irwat ka kana ka te ishwat ka shit ko to ko ikana ko to grashat ko to ka te grashat ko to shut ikwat ka shuna ko to grashat ikwat ka shuna ka te rehe to shwat ka hunda ka te isha ko te grashat. Ikata grashuna ko te ishwat ko shuna ka te ishwat ko shwat anu ko te rehe. Kira ko te grashato ishwa te goshuna ko te goshuna ko te gishana ko te goshwa te grahana ko te isha te grahato shwa te grahinte grishete ko te gishana ko te goshwa te katani ke te goshwa te grahir. So we're coming up to the throat, so I feel like it's a connection between the heart and the throat chakra. O te grahine ke te gishana ko te ishwa te goshuna ke te grahato koshwa ke. I kata roshana ko te rashana ko te ikoro te kange ke te gishana ko te gishana. I kata gishana ko te ishwa te goshana ka te roshana ka te ishwa no ko te grahir. Kirana ka te grashota I korona ka ishwa te gorshana ka te grishna o te grashana o te grashana ko te ikwa ka te grashana ko te grishe te grihete. A ka te karana ko te ishwa te gorshana ko te gorshota ko ruta ka shana ko te ishwa te gorshana ka te grishna ko te ishwa te graha. So I'm hearing about the power of your voice, to know the power of your voice when it comes from the heart. And breaking free from that constraint of being silenced. Or swallowing what you want to say. So it's that build up that can happen. I'm feeling there's an ancestral component here. So all of our ancestors who couldn't speak up or didn't speak up. Akeshe kete keshe kete keshe kete keshe kete keshe. Ikota keshe kete keshe kete keshe kete keshe kete. Ikota keshe kete keshe kete keshe kete. And then this, I just feel like I'm removing some gunk old wounding from the heart around this as well. Kia te karana ko te krishna ko te irana ka te, ikota gana ka te shundu ko royana ke, ikota grana ko chwota krani keshe, ikota grana ko to karshani ke te rheta. Oyana ke irana kashana hira hara 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 hara. Kirana kotoriana kasha. Kirano koreana kasha. I koreana kasha. Koreana kasha. Kategrano kote ishwa te groshone kategrahato kote isha te isha te groshone kategrahoto karakate kishinia. Ikot grano kote ikuto karakate kishinia. Kiera na kara na kara na kara no kote isha te groshone kote ikata te groshone kote ishwa anu kote grehi. Tiet kata te isha te groshone katori katokarashwa anu kote rehi. Shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana, shayana kotoriana. Ika nana kote grashoto groshone kete grehite. And I just heard like releasing old stories that have bound your heart. So I'm hearing like old vows of silence. So this is a lot about releasing the constraint that what you're sensing there's something more. And this is constraint around the voice, constraint around speaking from one's heart, and interference involved with that from other lifetimes, from ancestral patterns. Liberating your voice. The rebirth of your voice. But very much from the heart. So it needs to be that link. Too many harsh words have been spoken not from the heart, and it's time to reverse that. The power of your voice from the heart is what is needed now. Oh, there's something powerful that happens when many voices rise together, is what I'm hearing, fueled from the heart. Wow. Strong, potent transmission. I feel like we're slowing a little bit now. So we're coming down to the solar plexus. So all this time, I'm connecting really into the highest frequencies, like my fingers pointed directly above my head. So we're just doing a little bit around the solar plexus now. So feel that's like return of our power. So connecting all of that voice, heart with our inner power, that our own free will and our inner power. Okay, so we're just doing something around the solar plexus for a bit now. Kirano, Kirano. Akaniana Koliana Kasha, Nikut Grahishe, Ikut Grahishe, Ikut Grahishe. Just doing something about continuing with the solar plexus for a moment. So we're just joining the heart and the solar plexus now. This is complete. This transmission is complete now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So that was quite unexpected, but I knew something wanted to come through that was quite strong with these new light codes and this quite strong energy that I'm sure is to assist me as much as you, as always, because this is never just going in one direction. So that's helping me around my voice, around my expression from my heart with my voice. And I'm sure many can relate to this. I can't remember exactly what I said, but that felt quite powerful for our expression, speaking from our heart and breaking free of constraint around that. Gosh, thank you, teams. Thank you. Such an honor to be able to bring through these frequencies. And I truly hope this assists and benefits you in the highest, best way for what you most need. I trust your higher self is guiding the way. And if you were drawn to this video and this transmission, then I trust that on some level, even if you're not aware of it, that it will support you. But always, again, as I always say, it's up to you to choose. It's your discernment. You're not passive. So if you want to actively engage in this, I hope that this supported you and you can integrate it at the deepest levels that serve you. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon. Lots of love and blessings until then. Remember to check out my free offerings, and if you want to explore working with me further, all my details are below. But I'm so grateful that you're here, and I hope this supported you. Take care.